Welcome back to the ABCs of Home Improvements. Laborio Durario, your friendly neighborhood architect here, with special guest Scott from Premier Plumbing. He's here with all the information you need for plumbing, and we're hoping to hear from some of you folks out there. 651-1110. Give us a call with your plumbing questions. Today's the opportunity to get all the free information you want without even lifting up a finger.
Just pick up the phone.
That's it. Just talk to the phone these days. You don't even have to pick it up. It responds to your voice and say ABCs of Home Improvement. You should have that number plugged in there by now.
That's right.
Earl, what's going on over there in your corner over the studio?
Well, I'd just like to say thank you to you guys. It's been a great experience. I will be retiring after this show.
No, really?
You too busy, Earl? What's going on?
Earl, what's happening?
Well, it's just time to go. The mountains in Northern California are calling me.
Oh, nice. So you're going surfing?
Yeah. Semolia County.
Semolia.
Very nice. And so who will be replacing you, Earl? Do you have a replacement ready to come in your spot over there?
Well, I don't know. That's up to you guys.
Okay, we'll have to figure something out.
I'm looking at a 401k cashing
Nice.
out.
You're done. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you did a good job. We appreciate you. I know American Design and Build is going to be sad to see you go. One of the number one sales guys out there working for American Design and Build. And any of you folks that we're working with, Earl, will be picking it up with the newcomer coming in next week. We'll see who we have coming in.
We'll bring somebody.
We'll have to get somebody in line there. Okay, so Scotty, let's get back to the plumbing. Let's see how the plumbing's going.
I like this idea of the new system, though. That's amazing how you maintain a low heat, you get a higher efficiency out of it, and you can use this radiant type of idea.
Well, Radiant's been in the United States now for quite some time. In Europe, they've been using it for centuries. Actually, the first Roman aqueducts that used to create heat by burning fires down below slabs of marble was a type of radiant heat, because the fires that they created in the basements actually warmed the marble floors and created heat for the Romans years ago.
Nice.
What we're doing now today is we're trying to deliver heat as close to the temperature of the human body as possible. And by doing so, what we're creating is a warm, uniform heat that allows us to turn the thermostats down.
I enjoy Roman heat, Scotty.
Well,
Roman heat is the best.
Scotty brought it up, and he shouldn't open the door, but those Romans had a lot of things figured out.
Lee's kicking it down now. Next thing you know, we'll be in the Caribbean.
That's right. We're going to be following Earl to California first,
Oh,
though.
no. Earl's got California all locked up to himself. He's going to be smoking in the
That's it.
hills.
He's done out there.
It's the grapes I'm worried
Well,
about, though.
So the radiant heat thing has been around. It's a historic. It has historic preferences.
It's not the form of radiant heat that we're doing today, but it is just goes to show you that even years ago, the Chinese and the Romans, the ancient Romans, actually had the right idea for delivering heat at a proper temperature, and that's what we're trying to do today with these higher efficiency systems. What we're not looking to do is allow for the unspent flue gas to leave the combustion chamber of these higher efficiency boilers. In other words, we're trying, by condensing the combustion chambers and keeping a pressurized combustion chamber, we're trying to burn as much natural gas or oil in those chambers to prevent carbon dioxide from getting into the atmosphere.
like a turbine, a turbo. It'll pick up that speed.
For the most part, you can relate it
you
to that.
Sounds like a still to
recapture.
me.
Yeah,
You
well-
recapture the heat.
You're reburning the exhaust, and then you're burning it again.
Well,
something
higher
again.
you're basically not doing that at all. What's happening is, because there is moisture in the combustion chamber itself, there's a pressure in the combustion chamber where condensation is actually looked at as a good thing, because that water vapor keeps the gas in the chamber to be burnt more efficiently. If we're using fans and we're using what's called negative flow gas valves, the gas valves are basically allowing as much gas as the fan motor in the unit is telling it to provide. So we can regulate our combustion process by having the fan either spool higher or spool lower, and thereby taking what gas we need to perform combustion and to provide the heat that the outdoor reset or computer is telling the machine to provide.
Nice, Scotty.
On the front end.
Instead of
Just,
our old
just
conventional
open it up and let it
technology-
flow. And
Exactly.
burn.
Our old conventional technology, what we've been using for most of the 20th century, was basically a very simple machine.
Like the teapot on your stove, Scotty.
Basically, that's
you had a
overheating.
kettle and you had a
All
fire
the-
underneath
exactly.
it, and you
And wasting-
superheated it.
wasting
Exactly.
energy.
We're
That's
wasting huge amounts of copious energy. There's no need for this type of combustion. We've got to move away from that. And what we're doing today
And reduce
is
the amount of oil we're using from outside this country.
absolutely, because not only is this technology saving us energy, but this technology is saving what precious natural resources we have left. We have got to find a way to burn what we have, but burn it completely instead of wasting it into the atmosphere. We have greenhouse gases. We have a greenhouse problem on this earth. We are melting the solar, the ice caps because of the combustion gas that we are releasing into the air. We are creating our own problem. We need to, of course,
When
be
will this
warm.
become mandatory? Because it sounds like it's going that way.
It's going in that direction. There is no set time frame when this type of fuel efficiency is going to be mandated, quote unquote. But as you see with the Energy Star program, the state of New York, the state of New Jersey, the state of Connecticut are all moving toward higher efficiency, and they're giving the type of rebates,
Credits,
in fact,
right.
by not only state, but you have to check in with your local utilities, because your local utilities, especially in North Jersey and in parts of Southern Jersey, are offering rebates. PSE&G, for example, last year had a Energy Star installed boiler program that gave you almost $800 in credit, and it depends on how efficient you are for how much you're going to receive in return. You get 86%, they give you one number. If you go 92 and
That's
above,
a trip to
they go
Disney for you
another.
folks. You know,
That's
you could
right.
replace your furnace and go to Disney on the rebate.
And
How
Lee-
would that be out
and,
there?
And Lee really,
Right?
Lee
That's-
really would appreciate a phone call from everybody.
Right,
and
and
he'd
$1.
like to
$1 from everybody
he'd like to go
listening
with
today.
you on the
Sounds like
rebate.
soupy sales.
He would like to go with you on the rebate.
That's right.
He
That's-
travels light.
Travels
he has
light.
a little bag
That's
with
it.
Speedos in it and
That's
Capizios, and he's off to the races.
I dance and I dine in those. It's very nice,
You
guys.
know, it's amazing. You don't hear plumbers talk like you do, Scott. That's what's amazing about it.
Yep.
Everyone's
exactly.
looking to replace what is existing, and no one's looking to make changes or educate people or educate them to the point where we're actually saving oil.
Give them the option. Give them the information.
The most important thing people have to be aware of is what their options are. If you are basically pushing a customer, or anybody who's pushing a customer in a specific direction, what you have to do is make sure that they can get as much information as possible before they make a decision.
That's right.
If they don't have the information, if you don't give them a website to go on, if you don't give them a product to check out, they're basically going in blind. We can't fly blind anymore. Our natural resources are too precious to us at this specific time. The money that we're spending, that we're throwing up a chimney, is just incredible. People are spending $600, $700, $800 a month on modest homes to heat them because they're under-insulated. They're also under-radiated. They're also not kept
Low
well.
efficiency
They're low
boilers.
efficiency. We can do something about it by moving into high-efficiency systems.
It's time. It's time.
And again, they're not. Everyone believes that they are so much more money than a conventional system, and it's really not true. Not only should you check in with your oil burner companies, because they are also on the forefront of high efficiency with oil burning systems, you are not out of options. You have tons of options. You have multiple manufacturers with 92% efficient boilers being cranked out every day.
Well,